Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is trade breakdown number 2 of this week, which is this one on GBP USD. So here we go. First, 4-hour CRT. Okay, so this was my CRT. Put the magnet. So CRT high, CRT low. Key levels. So the key level was this order block. Put like this. This order block and this high. Okay. That was the key levels. Okay. Purge at key time. So when we go there on the smaller time frames, so CRT high is this. I will put it right there. CRH, CRL. So we took off this high right at key time, which is London session at 2 a.m. Okay. So this is a key time. And for me, key time is London session, New York session. Okay. Some people overcomplicated this. They said, oh, it needs to be at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. when it comes to London, or 9:30 for New York session, needs to be at 10 a.m., etc. For me, a key time is the whole session. Okay, so right now we are at London session, 1:45. It's inside London, so for me, this is a key time. Okay, I don't need to overcomplicate this. I missed so much trade because I was only waiting at 3 a.m. purge, etc. Fuck that, man. London session or New York session. That's it. If you got a purge, like, let's say at 1 p.m., this is no good. No session. But if it's at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., this is inside New York session. This is a key time, okay? So, purge at key time. Ranging profile on higher time frames equals sell breakout of range high. So, higher time frames, we wasn't inside a consolidation, right? Why? Because it's NFP week. And when we got NFP week, the price gonna be inside of a range, pretty much the whole week, okay? So ranging, and if we go there, that was the range right there. Range high, range low, inside the range. So sell the breakout of the range. Okay. If we are in expansion, this is no good, because when we are in the expansion, I will explain it like this. Okay, so expansion week, we're doing like this, right? So in this case, this is the range high, this is the range low. This is not high probability selling above this range. No, when we are in expansion. But in this case, we was inside on consolidation. Like this. Okay. And if we have a range like that, well, if we are inside on consolidation, that means that the price will pretty much re-enter inside the range most of the time, right? So if you see something there, that's a better probability for us. Okay, here it's not that good because you're taking very big risk, but when you know you're ranging pretty much the whole week, knowing that you're gonna be inside of the range most of the time and now you're on top of the range, this is better probability for us for sales, even if the overall bias is bullish. Okay, so here we are inside of the range, knowing that we're gonna be inside of the range pretty much the whole week, even if my John liquidity is here. Okay, I pretty much took the sells anyway because my confluences was there, so it's against the trend, but at the same time, knowing that we are inside a consolidation, for me this trade was valid. That's why I took it. Okay, so ranging profile on higher time frame equals sell breakout of range high. This is the range high, we're selling the breakout. Okay, so here, okay, W shape on key level. What do I mean by that? This is the key level, right? The order block. And what is a W shape? A W shape is when the key level is getting tested multiple times. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6. This is a W shape reaction on a key level. You get a V shape, which is when you got an instant reaction like this and like this, boom. You got this is the V shape. You got the M shape, which is like this, and oops, you get the key level and you testing 1, 2, and now you go, pretty much doing a turtle soup inside the range. And you get the W shape, which is this one, multiple time, multiple touch. Okay, so W shape on key level. Now quarterly theory, once again I use this as a confluence as well on this trade. So if you go there, this is the daily quarterly parts. So Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Q1 range, Q2 manipulation. Next move is the distribution. Okay, this was my bias for the day. Knowing that we are inside of the range, we are on top of the range, we are inside manipulation phase, which means the next move it's a distribution, which is a down move incoming. Okay, so inside manipulation coming into Q3, we are inside the manipulation window. We did the range manipulation move. This up move is a manipulation move. Okay, so this, we had a SMT with Euro USD once again. Guys, this is pretty much almost the same thing as the first trade. Okay, and you will notice every single trade it's almost the same thing. Okay, so SMT was this. That was the SMT. Okay, because if we look at Euro USD, here we go. That was the SMT. So you can see, right? SMT. With Euro USD once again. Turtle soup. Okay, this is the CRH. Technically, this is a turtle soup, man. Another confirmation. We swept out this high, which is a turtle soup, and we did another turtle soup right there. So turtle soup. 3 types of entries for execution validation. Let me show you. So we had this model 1 entry. Like always, this is my favorite. Okay, I'm using this on a daily basis before every single transaction. Like 80% of the time I'm using this model. So we was like this, we did this. Okay, so entry number 1 was this. Entry number 2 was this breaker block. Okay, that's why if you go there, I have 2 entries. Okay, so you have entry 1, which is at the breaker block, and entry 2 was at this model 1 entry on this order block. Okay, so breaker block right there, I open lots here and another lots here. Okay, position number 1, position number 2, and the third one was this. You see this pattern right there? You got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Okay, so if I go there, you got 1, 2, and 3 right there. On this book, I share this on the truth. Okay, this is the exact pattern right there. So we got touch number 1, touch number 2, touch number 3. We sell when we breaking out the last low that form, which is this one. Okay, me, I'm waiting for better entries, but you got this model, you got the model 1, and you got the breaker block entry. Okay, so let me delete this. Okay, so three types of entries for execution validation was this, and we got retail confluences. So guys, we are not retail traders, right? But sometimes they win, okay? Sometimes retail traders are winning. Most of the time they losing, but as an extra confluences you can see that. So first of all, we tapped in and we did the rally, okay? So execution number one, execution number two, and if we look at retail, so we got the third touch on the trend line here. This is a retail confluence, okay? Touch number one, touch number two, touch number three, they enter here, and we got the head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so I know we got okay right there. So as you can see, you got the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. Okay, so now these guys, like dummies, they will sell here. Or entries way better, as you can see, but this is a pattern, this is a retail pattern, and it was there. So retails are here also looking for shorts. All right, so that was the trade, nothing complicated at all. It was this. So my target number one here was at the 50% of the range. So here, that was the first target, and the second target was the CRT low. Alright, and the trade played out perfectly. Okay, so this is it for trade number two, guys.